We're beginning our search in Whitchurch Canonicorum, 20 miles west of Dorchester and just a mile from the coast. Just a few minutes' walk from the centre of the village on a quiet road is our first offering. This is property number 1, and I think it really kind of sets the scene in terms of your classic Dorset home.
Definitely. Looks lovely, doesn't it?
It's gorgeous, yeah. Fantastic front door.
Beautiful front door. Now, the thing to point out is that that bit is just the owner's accommodation.
OK.
Because this has a huge holiday complex that way. We'll deal with the home bit first. And then we'll deal with the business.
Yep.
And then we'll talk about how much it might cost you.
Okay.
Come on then. This 4-bedroom Grade 2 listed stone farmhouse dates back to the 16th century and has plenty of period charm. Let's start at this end. Study in there.
OK.
And then this is your principal living room.
OK. It's nice. It's got, I mean, it's got some good character because of the beams, isn't it? It's quite cosy, isn't it?
It's very cosy,
whether it'd be big enough for us.
I think it feels a little smaller, maybe because of the beam in the middle.
Yeah.
But on the whole, no, it's very quaint and cosy.
Come and have a look at the kitchen space.
OK.
Let's look at this.
Ah. This is a really good size, isn't it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely size.
There's an enormous utility room through there.
OK.
Right.
But this is nicely appointed.
Yeah.
Nice and open plan, as you can see. And it leads out onto the courtyard, which we'll explore a little bit later on.
Sure.
And
OK.
that's the business end of it.
OK.
Is it your sort of style?
I like the fact that it's quite open plan, so you've got your sort of open plan area, but you've got a nice sort of kitchen table as well.
Well, let's have a look upstairs quickly at your accommodation, and then we'll deal with the business end of it through there.
Perfect.
Also on the ground floor adjoining the kitchen is a cosy snug that could be converted into a formal dining room. And next to that is another characterful reception room with a beautiful inglenook fireplace. Upstairs there are 4 double bedrooms, one of which has a walk-in wardrobe and an ensuite. There's also a family bathroom. Well, this is perhaps one of the lightest rooms at the moment of the 4 to choose from. This isn't currently the master, but it could be if you wanted it to be, because there is the bathroom next door.
OK.
Yeah, nice feel to it. I like the scaled ceilings. We have that in our current house, so it's something we like.
So this really, I suppose, completes the picture for what you get as the owners.
Yes, exactly.
Just about right for us, I think. Yeah.
Good. A few cosmetic changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nothing that a man like you can.
Absolutely, everybody wants to put their own touch
You've done it all before anyway, haven't you?
Yes.
I'm not certain the style of the interior is exactly to Mark and Michelle's tastes, but I'm thinking it's probably the business potential that's going to be the main deciding factor for our buyers when it comes to choosing a property. So, I'm interested to hear their reactions to what this place has to offer. So, here we are, the main event.
OK.
This whole complex contains 8 separate holiday lets.
OK.
They're currently turning over just under 100,000 a year,
OK.
Turnover.
of which about 50 is profit.
OK.
Sure.
They have a lot of return customers, 25%
Return bill.
are returned. So that means that you walk into an existing business with people already booked in.
OK,
Yeah.
so there's plenty of goodwill there already.
Absolutely, yeah.
The courtyard's nice, isn't it?
The courtyard's
Yeah.
very nice.
So we've got 8 to choose from. Let's have a look at the biggest one, which is that one.
OK.
These brick and stone holiday cottages are currently operating at a 40% occupancy and were originally the farmhouse stables. Now, it's going to be very interesting to learn how this compares with the market that you're going for.
Yeah, I mean, I think the space seems quite good. I like that wall, the fact you've got that natural part of it. I think we would probably, we would do quite a bit of renovation, I think. It's got that potential, isn't it, which is
It
great.
has, and that's what we asked for, so the potential is here, I think.
Yeah. Also included in this holiday let package, in what was originally the farmhouse barn, is a games room and a superb indoor heated pool. Outside, there are more than 2.5 acres of land that includes a pond and a paddock. Well, this is a view we haven't seen before. This is the back of your bit, the owner's accommodation, which in itself is the sort of beautiful property we would happily sell on its own.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's quite a lot with this one. What do we think it's worth, then?
Oh,
Difficult.
probably 1.35, something like that.
I think there's a little bit of maintenance work to do here. I'm going to go a bit lower, and I think about 1.25.
Well, as we're in the world of decimals, you're 100 grand apart. but this could be yours for 1.3.
So it's split either side.
You straddled it nicely.
Okay.
Under budget at £1.3 million, this period property offers a ready-made holiday let business with 8 cottages that can accommodate up to 36 guests, a games room and an indoor pool. The house itself has 3 reception rooms and 4 bedrooms, and outside there's more than 2.5 acres of land. Oh, squeaky door. How'd you go?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I think that was quite an impressive start, really.
Yeah.
It's a business all ready to go. It's a beautiful house.
Yeah.
But it's more or less where you want to be.
I think so, yeah.
Have we spent any money yet, though?
Well, we've got 2 more to see yet.
We have indeed.
Lovely.
Fishing has been a way of life for generations of Dorset families. But over the years, the growing decline in fish stocks has put both this age-old local industry and the coastal ecosystem under threat. Finding a way to reconcile the needs of both the environment and the fisheries has long been fraught with conflict and frustration. But in Lyme Bay, a dedicated group is approaching this sensitive issue with a groundbreaking scheme that facilitates dialogue between concerned parties to reach solutions through collaboration rather than confrontation. The organisation is known as the Lyme Bay Working Group, and I'm here to meet its project manager, Neville Copperthwaite.
We've come in more or less as mediators, really. We've developed a model where all the stakeholders, all the fishermen, the conservationists, but also the scientists have got together to manage the area in a better, more sustainable way.
How have you managed to persuade the fishermen here that this scheme is worth getting involved in?
As much as anybody else, they want to be able to fish in the future, and they want their children to be able to fish and their grandchildren. So they've entered into a code of conduct. Basically, it's about gear limitation, about not putting too many pots down, too many nets. So, for instance, they can only fish with 250 pots per boat, only 4,000 yards of net, and numerous other things.
This code of conduct is voluntary and is regulated by the fishermen themselves, which is what makes this project the first of its kind. With input from scientists and conservationists, they manage the waters they fish in a responsible, sustainable way. Another of the group's initiatives is the investment in equipment to be set up on the cob that will ensure the fishermen deliver only premium fish. Quality versus quantity is very much at the core of the organisation's aims.
We would like the fishermen to catch less, but earn more.
Is that really possible, though?
It is possible. What we're doing to achieve that is we're going to install ice-making facilities inside these sheds, so that then the fishermen can get a real good quality product into the shops.
Neville and his team have been overwhelmed by the response they've received. After some robust resistance when they first proposed the idea almost 2 years ago, they now have 98% of the bay's fishermen on board, and Alex Jones is one of them. Do you think this project is going to work, that you might be able to fish less, yet still maintain a decent standard of living in an economically viable business?
Well, this is the plan. We believe we can get up to 30% more on the fish markets for our fish. The fact that if you buy our fish, it's probably caught in one of the most sustainable fisheries in the UK.
But for the fishing community here, there must be some optimism.
Yeah, I mean, fishing industry's got to evolve and move forward with the times, and I think this is just one way we can do that. And I don't think any fisherman's going to be unhappy if they're getting more money for their fish. So let's just see if we can get it to work. I think we can.
Already receiving attention from abroad, the innovative scheme instigated here in this quiet Dorset Bay may well